Sabi ni Daniel, when Raffy Tulfo named the ex-Marines as Cargador na basurero, does it mean Raffy is confirming that Cargadores exist na delivery as well? Likewise, the term basurero coincide with Sergeant Gutierrez as basura. Yes, but can you take that to court? No. Because ano ba naman si Raffy Tulfo at si Attorney Claire, they are not witnesses. Di ba? For purposes of the bardahan on social media, yes, you can say that. O yan, may sinabi nga daw, sabi ni Jerox, ang NBI na may banta daw sa Senado. Tinatanong naman ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, bakit sila lang nasabihan? Bakit supposedly, alam na ni alleged Senate President, si Senator Win Gatchalian, na merong banta sa Senado, bakit hindi sinasabihan lahat ng ibang mga senador? Ano yun? Namili lang sila. I-lockdown na daw ang Senado. Lockdown? Lockdown meaning may mga tao sa loob? O ipapadlock nila? Parang martial law 1972, pinadlock ang Kongreso. Totoo po kaya yung lumalabas sa social media, yung picture ni Sen Gatchalian, Zubiri with Senator Villanueva. Huwag naman na natin takutin ang sarili natin. But yes, lumalabas ang balita, natatawid daw si Senator Villanueva doon sa kabilang kampo. Para sa akin, di sige, tumawid ka. Tingnan natin kung makakukuha mo pa rin yung gusto mo. Natatawa ako dun sa mga senador na bumibigay dun sa threat ng kaso. Kasi sa totoo lang, the threat doesn't go away. O let's say, sige, payag ka, o sige, boboto ako ng ganito. O sige, tawid na ako dun sa minority. May nakikita po ba kayong inuulong yung mga kaso? Di ba hindi? The case doesn't go away. Meaning, hawak pa rin nila yung kaso at ginagawa silang paper. O sige, basta sayaw ka dyan. Pagka pagod ka na, pwede na bang tumigil? Hindi, hawak ko pa kaso eh. So, para sa akin, dapat kaliwaan. Kung tatawid kayo, siguraduhin ninyo inurong yung kaso. Kaso hindi nga inuurong eh. Tingnan nyo nangyayari kay Cheese. Tama po ba na need ng 4 from minority to make the BRC hearing official? It's not a hearing, it was a meeting, so they were organizing and they should constitute themselves as a BRC. So, yes, pwedeng i-challenge yung legality ng pagdidinig in either case, no? Pwedeng i-challenge yung legality ng pagdidinig, but I cannot say for sure what's going to win. Sakaling magkadimandahan gaya ng usurpation, ano po yung accountability ng matatalo? Kung di ako magkakamali, may kulong yan. Kaninong BRC report ang tatanggapin ng OMB if BIC will file the report? It doesn't even have to be a report para tanggapin ng OMB. Pwede yung transcript lang, katulad ng ginawa ni Senadora Amy. So, alam ko na concerned kayo sa legalities ng mga ito, pero what is the effect? Yung testimonies can still be presented later on because they were under oath. Or you can present them to an investigating body and then retake your oath and say that all of these I made before the BRC led by so-and-so, para hindi ka nauulit. But they can still be resubmitted later on and the oaths taken again. So I think, sino ba yung nagsasabi? I think nanggagaling kasi sa ibang nabasa ninyo, kaya nag-aano kayo na, oh, hindi legal, hindi legal. But what is the effect of a committee hearing that is declared illegal? It will not have any effect. Kumbaga, it cannot create any law within the Senate. So, kailangan mag-hold uli ng hearings. Pero as far as the testimonies go, they can simply reaffirm them. No. May nakukulong po ba sa mga nadideclare ng Supreme Court na nag-commit ng unconstitutional acts? No. Because in order for you to be penalized, there must be a law penalizing it. If you violate a constitutional provision and there is no law created executing that provision, then no. Kung walang batas, walang penalty. I appreciate your professionalism and how you do your interviews with the spokes compared to other hosts. May I ask who else you would like to interview given a chance and why? Yung magkakapatid. VP Inday, Mayor Baste, Congressman Pulong. Interesting yun. So for the lifestyle showbiz portion, pwede rin naman si Miss Kitty. Why not? Who else would I like to interview? So far, wala kasi nakuha ko naman yung mga gusto ko so far dito sa Pilipinas. Of course, kunwari, pagka na state visit, I would like to interview the heads of state. How about Manang Aimee? Pwede. Yung ano naman kaya lang pag na-interview na siya ng ibang show, we're not allowed to interview them again for another show until after so many weeks have passed. Sabi ni Daniel, when Rafi Tulfo named the ex-Marines as cargador na basurero, does it mean Rafi is confirming that cargadores exist na delivery as well? Likewise, the term basurero coincide with Sergeant Gutierrez as basura. Yes, but can you take that to court? No. Because ano ba naman si Rafi Tulfo at si Attorney Claire, they are not witnesses. Di ba? For purposes of the bardahan on social media, yes, you can say that. Pwede din po, interview si SP Cayetano, pwede rin. Is there any jeopardy issue arising in that as well? What are you talking about? What as well? What is the antecedent? Okay. Ang ombudsman po ba pwede makialam sa Senado now at Supreme Court? Makialam? Bakit? May crime ba na nakumit? Na-interview niyo na po ba si Senator Marcoleta 3 beses na and he goes to the studio unlike yung interviews niya with hosts on the other shows. Di ka na Senate President kaya mag-resign ka na lang. Isn't that self-defeating? What do you mean? I don't understand. Di ka na President, di ka na Senate President kaya mag-resign ka na lang. Sino yung nagpaparesign? What will happen if the Supreme Court affirms that the GAA 2023 and 2024 is illegal? May makakasuhan ba? It depends. If there is an indication or evidence that there are criminal laws that are violated. But please understand, when you went to the Supreme Court, kinasuhan na sila. Pero hindi po kasi lahat ng kaso ay criminal cases. When you say kinasuhan, it could be yun nga, sa Supreme Court, respondent sila, di ba? So nakasuhan na po sila. The question is, are there criminal liabilities pertinent to that? It depends. Kung may malis at kung mayroong mapatunayan na may technical malversation, for example, ginastos sa iba. Excuse me, I just need to get my tissues. Excuse me. Sorry. At kinokontra nila sariling statements. Kung hindi si SP, kung di SP si SP, APC, bakit nila pinagre-resign? Barado sila kay Senator Marcoleta to. Tama naman yun. Yan, maliwanag. Oo, tama naman yun. Sabi ni Erickson, totoo ba yung mga balitang nanawagan ng mga retired generals at ibang grupo na tumindig na daw dapat si Sara? Wala pa po akong nababasang gano'n. Pero nung gano'n, hindi pa ba siya tumitindig? I mean, matagal na siyang nagsasalita. Siya na nga ang nagbulgar sa ginagawa ni First Lady. Sa katamaran daw, ayon sa kanya ng presidente, sa kakulangan nila ng kaalaman, ano pa ba ang iniintay nila? Hindi pa ba tumindig na si BP Inday? Sino makukulong kung may mapatunayan sa Supreme Court may nakawan nga? E di yung nagnakaw, pero unang-una, ang kailangan pang mag-imbestiga to gather enough evidence. Pwedeng sabihin ng Supreme Court, this must be investigated for criminal liability. Pero kung ang tinatanong is the legality of certain laws, wala pong parusa yan. Nire-reverse yung decision. Sabi ni Miss May, alam mo ba, nung sinabi mong aside sa ABS-CBN, GMA, na mainstream, may Billionaire News Channel, sa inyo na po ako nakikinig. Ay, salamat, Ma'am May. Correct. Sabi ni Efren Cruz, kung di na siya Senate President, anong i-resign niya? Minsan kasi yung mga trolls, di naman talaga nag-iisip. If ever ma-interview niyo yung magkakapatid, I would like to hear their stories on how FPRD was as a father to them. I'm sure madami din silang mga nakakatawang kwento just like their father. Ay, oo. Kilos na po ang taong bayan, sabi ni I Love 80s. Siguro ang kasagutan sa lahat ng mga ginagawa nila. Sabi ni Ernie, parang mag-lead yata ng people power si Inday as per certain captain. Bakit sinasa publiko nila yung panawagan nila kay VP Inday? Ba't di nila kausapin? Are they trying to shame her? Diba? Bakit ganun? Ba't di nila kausapin? Pangit yung ganyan yung yung in public mo china-challenge. Gusto mo siya yung mag-lead pero papahiyain mo muna, diba? That's not fair. Cute na. O yan, may sinabi nga daw, sabi ni Jerox, ang NBI na may banta daw sa Senado. Tinatanong naman ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, bakit sila lang nasabihan? Bakit supposedly, alam na ni alleged Senate President, si Senator Win Gatchalian, na merong banta sa Senado, bakit hindi sinasabihan lahat ng ibang mga senador? Ano yun? Namili lang sila. Ang blooming mo na. Parang bumata face niya. Nagkasakit po ako. Di pa nga magaling sa mapapakiramdam ko. I-lockdown na daw ang Senado. Lockdown? Lockdown meaning may mga tao sa loob? O ipapadlock nila? Parang martial law 1972, pinadlock ang Kongreso. So, totoo po kaya yung lumalabas sa social media, yung picture ni na Sen. Gatchalian, Zubiri with Senator Villanueva. Huwag naman na natin takutin ang sarili natin. But yes, lumalabas ang balita, natatawid daw si Senator Villanueva doon sa kabilang kampo. Para sa akin, di sige, tumawid ka. Tingnan natin kung makakukuha mo pa rin yung gusto mo. Natatawa ako doon sa mga senador na bumibigay doon sa threat ng kaso. Kasi sa totoo lang, the threat doesn't go away. O let's say, sige, payag ka, o sige, boboto ako ng ganito. O sige, tawid na ako dun sa minority. May nakikita po ba kayong inuulong yung mga kaso? Di ba hindi? The case doesn't go away. Meaning, hawak pa rin nila yung kaso at ginagawa silang puppet. O sige, basta sayaw ka dyan. Pagka pagod ka na, pwede na bang tumigil? Hindi, hawak ko pa kaso So, para sa akin, dapat kaliwaan. Kung tatawid kayo, siguraduhin ninyo inurong yung kaso. Kaso hindi nga inuurong Tingnan nyo nangyayari kay Cheese. Yes, Ma'am Sheena, si Senator Joel from Jesus is Lord. Meron kasi siyang pending case. Hindi pa yata filed, pero pag na-file yun, mabilis na daw yun. Sabi ni Rain, sisirain ni Senator Villanueva ang tiwala ng JAL members as one of the pastor. Tatay yata niya yung nag-convince sa kanya kung di ako nagkakamali. Totoo yan, sabi niya Butito, kaya mas bilib ako kay Senator Jinggoy, hinaharap yung kaso na binibintang sa kanya. Nangyari na pala yung pagpadlock ng Kongreso. Nung nag-declare ng martial law si Presidente Marcos Sr. Lalo umuupo. Sabi ni Erica, in the news they said they would be extra cautious with the people going in and out of the Senate. Then GMA also reported that Plum said may lilipat na sa kanila na Iron. Sabi ni Ping, sabi ni Jamal, sabi ni Ping may namumuo na daw na discontented sa hanay ng mga kasundaluhan. Marami naman. Pero ayaw nilang gumalaw. But I don't know what Senator Ping is up to. I would always take his statements with a grain of salt. Maganda sana yan. But, yeah, it could mean a lot of other things as well. Baka naman nagpapalapad siya ng papel sa Malacanang. Kausapin niyo ako. Alam ko yung nangyayari sa AFP. Pwedeng ganun eh. Para po walang blue ribbon sa Thursday kaya nag-declare ng martial law. Obvious talaga na ayaw nag-declare ng martial law. Di pa naman yata ginagawa yun. Look, the 1987 Constitution, unlike the 1935 and 1972 Constitutions, did not state what the requirements are for declaring martial law. In fact, nung dineclare ang martial law noong 1972, they had to justify it as an inherent part of the powers of the state to protect itself. It's not in the Constitution and no law was ever created to do that. So they had to justify. But now, under the 1987 Constitution, kailangan may lawless violence. So yung mga nag-aalala dyan na pag nag-people power, baka daw mag-declare ng martial law, kailangan may lawless violence. And kung hindi tayo nagtitiwala sa declaration, pwedeng dalhin sa Korte Suprema yung issue of the factual events. Kung totoo ba, may factual basis yung declaration. So it's not, I don't know yung declaration ng martial law, why you're using that as a boogeyman. I think we're already in a state where the government, the administration, is weaponizing the legal system. And para sa kanila mas effective ito, there's no need to declare martial law. Kasi ano yung sa martial law? Magsususpend ka ng writ of habeas corpus? Nagagawa na nila yung gusto nilang gawin sa atin simply by scaring us. Kinaharap nila yung mga kalye. Di sila nagbibigay ng rally permit. So why would they declare martial law? Iinit lang sila sa mata ng international community. I think that if they're going to do something, it won't be as obvious as that. Tingin ko, it will be charter change, not martial law. Ang layo na ng tinatanong nyo. Okay, if you're going to ask questions, tapos hypothetical, tapos ang dami ninyong, what if ganito, pero may ganito, pero may ganito, pero may ganito, hindi ko na sasagutin yan. Kasi ang dami ninyong ang dami ninyong variables. Ang hirap naman kasi ng mga katanungan ninyo, nag-ano na nga kayo, nagsispekulate na nga Tapos ang dami ninyong dadagdag na variables. Hindi po ako nagbobolang kristal. We're not here to make predictions unless all of the elements are there and there is no other conclusion. Sabi ni Ma'am Ola, sa mga lilipat, di lumipat kayo, #end of political career. Totoo yan, siguraduhin natin yan. There's no such thing as silent martial law, ha? Bakit sasabihin niyo silent martial law? Sino bang nag-coin ng term na yan? Sino ba nagsasabi ng silent martial law? For there to be martial law, it must be declared. But if you're feeling the effects of martial law, what you're seeing is an undeclared martial law. Sabi ni Zane, bakit matatakot sa martial law? Wala na silang power. Tignan niyo yung nangyayari sa DRC. Totoo yun. Besides, unlike yung 1972, noong 1972, napasara nila yung mga television stations. Ngayon, to do that, they'd have to revoke the franchises. Pero mapapansin ba natin pag walang ABS-CBN, GMA at saka TV5? May social media na. Be Rich says, pwede bang kasuhan ng libel ng 18 soldiers ang senador na nagsalita to challenge the fake BRC hearing if sakop ba ng parliamentary immunity para matuldukan na ang fakery nila? kasuhan ng libel ng 18 soldiers ng senador na nagsalita to challenge the fake news. Meron nga, covered nga sila ng parliamentary immunity, maliwanag yun. Sasayang ka lang ng oras kung magkakaso ka ng libel pero may parliamentary immunity kasi nasa loob ng Senado and it was during BRC hearing. Kung ang sasabihin ninyo, walang validity yung BRC hearing, the court might just rule that there is presumptively legal hearing and it will remain presumed legal until court declares it otherwise. Sa tingin ko, hindi nakakatakot ang martial law as compared to what is going on right now. Kasi walang boundaries eh. Ang martial law may boundaries. You can take it to court. Yung nangyayari ngayon, na walang deklarasyon, tapos kaliwat kanan ng kaso, hindi nagbibigay ng rally permits. Nako, itong mga to, sana matandaan yan, ng mga dilaw, ng mga yung mga pro-BBM and all that. Maaalala ko yung mga ginagawa nila pagka si Inday VP Inday na ang presidente. Wala rin rally permits, tignan natin kung saan sila pupulutin. We can do to them exactly what they're doing to us. But ako, I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah. Sabi ni Linlin, what's your opinion sa magiging outcome ng impeachment? No chance for 2028 ba? Sino may sabi? Universally, people agree that it's not going to fly. She will not be. It requires 2/3 of the Senate members to convict sa impeachment. That's not an easy number to get. 16 nga, no? Under 24 senators. No. But obviously, there's de facto martial law, right? The military has not taken over the functions of the Philippine National Police. So how can you say that there's de facto martial law? We understand this. When you say martial law, you're not talking about the effects. Okay, nung panahon ni Marcos in 1972, you remember the effects. Curfew, forced gupit, ano pa ba? Checkpoints, suspension of the writ of habeas corpus, military tribunals. So what is martial law? From the term martial, it means that the military takes over the functions of the PNP. I don't see that happening. That's not what they're doing. What they're doing is they're weaponizing the system of justice. It's gotten to the point where we are rapidly losing trust in the system because they are selecting only those who are going to be prosecuted. That is not the essence of martial law. Sure, it happened during martial law, Marcos Sr.'s time, but that's not a characteristic of what martial law is. When people say parang martial law, they are alluding to the feeling of a certain period, not to the actual legal meaning of martial law. So maybe we have to come up with a new label. Kung ikaw po nanay ng anak ko, paano mo siya mako-convince na mag-law school? Masasabihan to convince. Parang conspiracy. Okay. Hindi ko po alam. Kasi yung mga anak ko, hindi ko convince. Pero ngayon, like, at least 2 of them are already considering it. But it's a late vocation. Kumbaga, late sila nagde-decide. Ako, I really don't know. I know that I have convinced a lot of people to go to law school just by doing these lives. Papanoorin nyo kaya. Sabihin mo, sometimes it's easy. It's good to be a lawyer because it's like you're playing a game with everybody and you're the only one who knows the rules. Sabi ni Ben, di ba meeting lang yun kay Erwin? Hindi ko nga napansin kung nag-take oath. Hindi talaga mag-take oath kasi government, mga agency officials ang mga nagbigay ng pahayag. It wasn't even actually testimony. They were reporting on what's going on sa office nila. So I don't know if that requires a statement under oath. Baka harangin uli ang BRC hearing sa Thursday. May pictures kasi na lumabas na kasama ni Sen Villanueva sina Senwin. Pero ang change of leadership, di naman po mangyayari sa BRC. So, bakit kayo worried? Tapos, mayat maya may mga posts sa FB, mga ginagawa ni Senator Villanueva, di kaya ginagawa ito para damage control na sa impact ng pagbabaliktad niya, gaya ni Cheese. Well, ako ang tingin ko, oo. Ngayon pa lang, naglilinis si Senator Villanueva, pinapalabas niya na may kailangan ng to help resolve the leadership crisis at ganyan. Oo, walang kaduda-duda na yun ang ginagawa niya, early damage control bago magka-damage. Pero, what does that have to do with harangin ng BRC? Pwede ba mahugot si Sen Jinggoy in case na dumating si Senator De La Rosa at magbotohan din ang grupo nila SP Alan para mapalitan si Senator Gatchalian? I think anything is possible. I don't see any legal reason yung paghugot kay Senator Jinggoy, that's up to the court. Court ang magpapasya niyan. Sabi ni Anti-Bullying, I still believe na ang power nasa mga tao pa rin at sooner or later matatapos ang kanilang kahayupan. Katulad ng panahon ni Hitler, Mussolini at ang ama ng Pangulo, they are so powerful, they were, and yet natapos sila. Kung logic lang po paiiralin, guilty na ang mga taong involved sa corruption basing from their actions. I understand why you would make that conclusion. Sabi ni Your Angel, parang nasa palengke yung taga-pagsalita ng Pangulo. Sabi niya ni Your Angel, pag nakikita kita, attorney, ang layo na ng talaga pagsalita ngayon ng Pangulo. Sabi ni Charity, with senators boycotting sessions, how is public money being wasted while urgent bills remain stuck? Well, sa akin, which urgent bills? So I really would like to know. Sabi ni Miss May, you know what? My eldest son, who's currently taking up BS Crim, was actually inspired sa inyo ni na Attorney Libayan to take up law after graduating from criminology. Hoy, I wish him well. Aral siya ng mabuti and tell him not to skip reading the cases. Do not read case digests. Read the cases in the original. That's the best advice anyone can give you. Si Migs po, parang may nababasa po ako na gagawin nila na ang basis po ay yung present number 12 instead of 16 senators. You can't do that because the Constitution is clear. For impeachment, it's 2/3 of the membership of the Senate. If mag-martial law po ba, mawawala din po ba ang Supreme Court? Hindi. Kung base sa 1987 Constitution, hindi. What will happen if they will not follow the Constitution because they are weaponizing it? They can be brought to court. Do you think all the Gatchalian bloc will vote yes to impeachment? O let's say 11 sila or 12 sila, kulang pa rin sila ng 4. Bakit po ninyo sinasabi na lilipat na si Senator Villanueva? Kasi nga sa mga statements niya ngayon. Yes, services sleep, tinawag na siya. Pwede ba mabasura yung impeachment if si loser win ang ipilit nila mag-preside sa trial? I don't think so. Pero kawawa siya sa lawyers. User is asking, sa paghudas po ba ni Cheese ang sweldo na ba lahat ng ikinasa sa kanya? Di ba yun nga po yung sinasabi ko. Ang tingin ko yun yung reason kung bakit nagpakulong na lang si Senator Jinggoy. Kasi may ang hinihingi nila, o kakasuhan kayo pag hindi kayo bumoto in a certain way. Eh may kaso na nga. Pero wala silang pinapangako na i-atras yung kaso. So, bakit sila dilipat? Or bakit sila lumipat? If mag-take over si Inday, yung impeachment tuloy pa rin. Kung mag-take over si VP Inday, presidente na siya. So, wala nang impeachment. Because the impeachment is for the vice president. If she's no longer the vice president, ano yung purpose? Okay, ganito. Ang purpose ng impeachment is to remove an impeachable official from office. And to determine what? From office. Yun yung main reason. So kung wala ng occupant ng office, ano yung saysay ng kaso? Hi kay Tagabugo, sabi niya, shout out to our coalition group here in New York, Inday Sara Duterte for President 2028 USA. Hi po! I hope to see more of your activities online. Hi kay Adnel. I have read something is brewing on the 12th. Yes, I have heard that there's something brewing on the 12th, but I will consider it credible only when I find out, if I know who the organizers are. Sa July 27 pa, di ba pwede mabuo yung 13 sa kabila? Yes, kasi actually by Wednesday, that's tomorrow, anong oras na ba? Oh, yun. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is the last day. Sinadiyan na sa Thursday. Sabi ni Mata pang Pinoy ako, why is it that supposedly laws should protect us, but instead it becomes a protection for the wealthy against us ordinary people? It doesn't make sense to follow such. Unfortunately, given the system, if you don't follow, then you will all the more be oppressed. So, this is because of the lack of representation of ordinary people. Look, why do these laws get passed? Look at who's sitting. Most of those who are sitting are from political dynasties. And they're not good people. Most of these people are businessmen who are there intent on making sure that their businesses are protected. So if you're not a businessman naman, you are controlled by one. So the electoral system is such that you need a lot of money to run. So that money has to come from somewhere. If it is not your own money, somebody gives it to you or donates to you. Buti sana if there are no strings attached. But ultimately, they might be. So laws are created with the system, makes it so that it's easy to create laws for those who are already rich. Pwede po ba dalawa ang Senate President na dadalo sa SONA? No. Baka nga hindi papasukin ni Speaker Bonji D yung ibang senator. Hindi. Sabi ni Lansky, sa tingin mo mas okay kaya i-abolish yung party list system? Hindi. Tingin ko dapat palitan yung batas na nag-execute nun. Hindi mo rin ma-abolish kasi it's in the Constitution. Pag nag-resign ba si Sara as VP, magte-take effect pa rin kung ano man yung result ng impeachment? Kung mag-resign siya before she is convicted, then nawawalan ng saysay yung impeachment. Kasi nga, the purpose of impeachment is to remove from office or to penalize an impeachable official. Kasi pwedeng removal from office, pwedeng suspension, pwedeng pagsabihan lang siya. Sabi ni Anne Frankie, gets namin nasa Constitution na dapat 2/3 of all senators members pero fake majority did the same thing. Sabi ng rules, majority of all senators, pero they said 12 okay na. But the reason it's still so confusing is because nobody has gone to court. Pag si VP Inday, she will go to court. So, bakit niyo tinatakot ang sarili ninyo? Hindi pa naman nangyayari. Worried ako kasi baka kinakargahan niya ng negative energy yung impeachment ni VP Inday. Mapasama pa siya. If mag-take over si Inday, yung SONA, si Inday na ang haharap. If mag-take over si VP Inday, it depends kung paano yung takeover na yon. Is it via revolution? Kung via revolution, baka wala na yung 1987 Constitution. So wala na munang SONA. Yeah. Pero if may nangyari kay Presidente and she takes over, then siya na yung sa SONA. When it comes to impeachment, pababa ang bilang ng Cayetano, mas mababa yung 2/3 ng votes ng plenary. Hindi nga po kasi vote ng plenary vote ng total membership. So kahit nandyan o wala sila, 2/3 pa rin ng members. So kahit kahit sabihin pa nilang majority ang 4, kailangan pa rin 16. Pagbabasura ng kaso ni Batman, pwede naman i-refile kasi doon pa lang naman sa ombudsman na dismiss Mawawala ang impeachment case pero pwede siyang hulihin kasi wala na siyang immunity. Kinasuhan naman siya So they're acting as though wala siyang immunity even now. So what's the difference? Diba? Wala, it's not in the Constitution. Yung immunity ng presidente was via, the Supreme Court interpreted the Constitution to mean that. They have not said anything about the Vice President. Bakit po nakialam ang IBP sa Senate? Di sila nakikialam. Nag-issue sila ng opinion nila. Di naman sila pwedeng makialam anong personality nila para makialam. Di naman sila elected officials ng Pilipinas. Elected officials lang sila ng IBP. It's an opinion. You put 5 lawyers in a room, you can come up with 7 different legal opinions. Sino po yung mga attorney sa minority block? Si Kiko at saka si Cheese. Ay, former minority. Hi, Sir Joey. I'm actually not yet fully healthy. I'm just not sick anymore. Kakalungkot talaga, sabi ni Little Angel, na dami-dami ang Philippine population, more than 100 plus million sa 24 na senators, 8 sa kanila magkakapatid pa. Wala na bang ibang kakasawa na talaga? Hi kay Ian Cruz. Minority na ba ang Cayetano Block? Sino po ba ang lumipat? Actually, ano ba sila? 11-11 o 12-10? Hindi ko sure. So I've lost that. Okay. Is the electing of new SP considered not following the Constitution? You need a majority of the members of the Senate, not those members present lang. Pwede ba ipatawag si VP Sara sa BRC? Di ba may personal knowledge siya tungkol dun sa kinuha nila Tamba ang budget na siniksik sa DepEd budget? Nakakatulong yun, di ba? I suppose, pwede naman. Okay, so maraming salamat sa lahat ng sumubaybay sa live natin ngayon.